is a Philips ChopDrop MultiChopper. What it does is you put the food in, and then when you go to chop it, it doesn't drop down until the piece has been cut precisely. So everything becomes evenly cut. Most choppers, what's the big problem? They turn everything into mush. This is a chopper, and we are doing it with $40 off today. It has never been at this price. I'm so excited to get to this, guys. You're gonna love this chopper. I use mine constantly. And by the way, something you could do if you wanted to get an extra $10 off would be sign up for your HSN card. Have you done it yet? Because we're gonna have so much fun in our birthday month in July, and you're gonna get all kinds of special deals with your HSN card. But today, if you sign up for it and you are approved, you're gonna get $10 off your next deal. Great time to take a couple of minutes and do that. Now, on the other side of this, we're gonna keep cooking, and we have some great things we're gonna be sharing with you, so come on back.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
I've never seen a chopper like this. Never in my life have I seen a chopper that works like this or works better. Because what this does is this actually takes the ingredients, you put the ingredients in up here, and then they do not fall through the basket that is inside until they are the right size. That is the brilliance of the ChopDrop MultiChopper. $49.95, best price ever, anywhere. Because we are celebrating Philips today, so you're gonna see tremendous savings on all Philips products, including the air fryer, top of next hour. But right now, look at the big capacity too. So if you wanna make your egg salad or you wanna make your shrimp salad, whatever it might be, you can do it right in the container. $49.95, 4 flex payments on this. Let me tell you, for me, this is one of the best things I have ever bought, Stephanie, because when it comes to choppers, most choppers are just mushing up the food. They just
turns into liquid.
It does. They liquefy it. It is so sad what it does. And now you're able to get that perfect, it's a chopper instead of a musher.
Exactly.
And it's so easy to use. On top of that, we have colors. We have a beautiful eggplant purple. We love the avocado green, personally, a little retro there.
Gotcha.
White, red, and then your black as well. But the fun part of this is what Philips brings to everything they do, which is innovation.
Exactly, because what you're seeing here is called ChopDrop technology. And what I like about this is that every piece that is falling down is the exact same size, because the blade on this setting is up in the higher part of the chopper. So that means those don't filter down until they're the right size. So when you're making something like egg salad, every piece is the same. Have you ever tried to do that with a knife? It's actually quite frustrating. Something like carrots, look at this. I went from full carrots to every single piece chopped, zero waste. It falls right down through my ChopDrop basket, and look at my end result. I absolutely love the evenness. This is something that honestly, unless you have chef skills, you're probably not even capable of doing with a knife. Whether it's garlic, look at the tiny pieces of garlic, perfectly cut. And that would take me hours and hours and hours, and I'd probably lose a finger in the process.
It smells, then your hands smell for days.
Exactly.
And it's so sticky to try and chop garlic. Have you ever seen garlic? And don't buy it in the stores in those containers, because it never tastes.
No, that's not fresh.
Never tastes.
No, we know we want
garlic.
fresh.
Look at the way that, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that looks great.
Thank you, Mike, you're amazing. That is incredible. Look at the evenness. But here's what I really want you to, I'm gonna use your spoon right here.
Yep, go right
ahead. If we
ahead.
come over to the carrots, what I want you to see is, do you see anything that's just mushed up? Look at how this is actually chopped. It's chopped evenly. I've never seen a chopper. I can't even begin to tell you how many choppers I've offered here. I personally have never, ever seen a chopper that chops in this style that gets any kind of results like that.
Because you have the evenness so that you can sprinkle it into your omelets. You can add whatever you want. Whether you go from large chunks to fine chunks, it gives you the results each and every time. Salsa, something we make in pretty much every chopper we ever talk about.
Right.
What happens to those tomatoes? They virtually liquefy. So I can get the ones I want from the top level here and let the rest of it go down. Look at what I'm able to do here. There's tomatoes, cut the way I like them. The juice that I might not want goes down. So I have the option. If you want more of a juicy tomatillo-ish salsa, if you use the green ones, go ahead and use it on the bottom. But I like to do it on the top and utilize the chop drop
Wow, it
technology.
almost looks like a pico de gallo,
Exactly,
right?
because sometimes we want pico de gallo,
right,
but we don't want to make it by using a knife. So this is really the best little sous chef that I have ever found. It is doing the work for me so that I am able to then get the avocados exactly where I want them, down on the bottom. We are continually using the technology that gives us what I want. So I'm able to now utilize a bottom blade. Look at how it's going ahead and making my avocados not liquid, just picking up the pieces and doing what I want it to do.
And all you do there is just pulse, right?
Right.
So you can either pulse or you can keep it steady. Are there different speeds?
No, one speed.
Okay.
You can either steady or pulse, but you're getting two choppers in one. You're getting the ability to use the chop drop where it comes into the top section and falls through the middle, or you have the ability to use it as a more traditional chopper with the blade on the bottom. So that would give me a finer chop, or it would also give me whipping cream, which is something that we truly enjoy, because we can pour the cream in there.
I don't think I've ever seen a chopper that makes whipping cream.
Because we've got 300 watts here. I mean, not only is it a chopper, you can look at it also as a mini blender. So here we go. We're just gonna let this do its work for us, right? And this will turn into whipping cream. So when you tell me that this is the most versatile product you've seen, that's because it is a chopper. It is great for whipping cream. It is going to do my hardest foods, like my nuts, like my pretzels to make crusts and anything else, because I've got 300 watts going in here.
Look at that.
Look at how quick this came too.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, I do hand blenders that cannot make whipping cream as fast as we were just able to do that. So this makes me happy.
This makes me crazy.
This makes me happy.
me crazy that
Look
this is
at
so
this.
cool.
300 watts in seconds from a chopper. So when you talk about the usefulness of, this is like having a sous chef, you know? I can use it for so many different things, from the puddings to the whipped cream to the hummus, to doing the work with a knife that I don't want to do. But to have that come to in seconds like that, absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing. We do have a cookbook that's available as well. If you'd like to, it's called the Quick Chop Meals, so you can just chop and chop drop and get to it. This is going to be on your counter. You're going to use it for your coffee in the morning, because nothing like fresh ground coffee, right? But you're going to use it for your nuts. You're going to use it for so many different things. If you only buy this and use it for salsa, if you only buy this and use it for chopping for soups and things like that, you will find that this is the best chopper you have ever experienced. I'm a huge fan of this myself. I own it, I love it, and most importantly, the results you get from this chopper, Stephanie, it's different. And talk again about the technology, because the technology is what's so different. Every other chopper I've ever seen has a blade, or maybe they have two blades down below. That's it. This one is different.
This is what's different. This is called the chop drop technology, and this is something that Philips has developed so that once I put my blade in, do you see how the blade sits up inside this basket? As it circulates, the pieces drop through the basket, but they don't drop until they are exactly the right size. So everything I make is perfectly even. This is heaven if you are making pie crust or nut toppings, so that all the nuts are ground evenly, all the Oreos are ground evenly, all the sandwich cookies, all the wafer cookies. For my crusts, for my salad. Crunchy toppings, pretzel crusted. If you do that for your chicken, for your fish, it's a wonderful thing to dredge in. You know how I used to do this before I had ChopDrop technology? I would take a soup can in a Ziploc bag and bang it. Because that's how my mom did it. Because we didn't have the ability to have what is virtually now a sous chef in our kitchen. If you have any type of hand or dexterity issues, this is heaven. To not have to dice little bits of garlic or carrots, to not have to bang things on your pretzel bag. By the way, when you do that, the bag gets a hole in it and then pretzels go everywhere. So this is a much better solution. But no matter what I'm using, I am able to get this absolutely great and even grind, all because it is falling through the basket and comes out perfect each and every time.
But it doesn't fall through until it's the right size.
Until it's perfect.
And that's why you get things that are chopped and not things that are powdered or things that have turned into mush or things that have liquefied. Instead, you get incredible results like you had a sous chef standing right beside you doing that master chop. Everything looks beautiful. Everything, your ingredients will be perfect, and that's why this design is so different. But then you can flip this upside down.
Right, you still have the option.
Okay, so how does this work? So this can go either way. The blade can go.
No, there's two blades.
Oh,
this comes to you with two blades, one that sits down at the bottom and one that sits up in the ChopDrop basket. So you see here, we're not using the ChopDrop basket. We've got the lower blade into our container because we want that parsley to be picked up by the blade and be finely diced. So if you want to make something that would be more finely diced, this is how you do that. I can either pulse or I can go ahead and keep it on a constant. But I'm gonna go ahead and make a pesto. So I wanna have just a little bit of parsley in there, but to have this so fine so that I can sprinkle it on absolutely anything, there's what my second blade looks like, more like a typical chopper. So I pour out my parsley. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Fresh herbs, absolutely amazing. Look at how fine and gorgeous colored and even that is. So now I can move on and do something different, because again, all I'm doing is utilizing this blade on the bottom. What about something hard like Parmesan? So I take my big pieces of Parmesan, I'm gonna put those down there now and make the best crumbled Parmesan ever. Now you have options here. I could do this in the top basket with ChopDrop technology and have it be larger piece, or I can do it down here on the bottom and I'm gonna get more of a fine crumble. But oh, I've got that parsley mixed in there now, and suddenly I have some of the best herbed Parmesan ever. An absolute perfect topping for any of my pasta. And that's as easy as it is. I love it.
Easy as it is. Everything easy to clean, and it comes in these great covers. Everything about it is going to be so pretty for your kitchen. So pick whichever color you want. You can see right here. I'm going to hold it up in my hand so you can see the size. It's maybe about 12 inches. That's about it. And maybe at its biggest part, about 5 inches. But very beautiful in terms of its design, sleek. This is the white. We have it available in your purple. It's like an eggplant purple. Right here is going to be definitely an avocado green for you. Right up here, red, always our best seller. And then we also have it in the black. We're including for you that nice, great big container at the bottom too. You're gonna be able to mix everything if you want to right up in there, so you don't even have to dirty another bowl. And including also for you, so a recipe book. These are the results you're gonna get. Look at the way it is chopped. It is not mushed up, it is not liquefied, it is chopped. And that's the magic of what the ChopDrop is able to do with its special design. $49.95, never ever has this been at this price, not only here or anywhere. And not only at $49.95, but then you have 4 flex payments as well. And the features are what separate this from every other chopper in the marketplace, like that patented ChopDrop technology, Stephanie.
Exactly, that's what makes it different, that you have a 300-watt motor that then allows me to either pulse or go with a steady speed. I can have the pieces dropping from the top if I'm making something where pieciness is important to me, like omelets or like salsa or anything like that. But when I want a good, smooth, creamy blend, I use that tall bottom blade and make homemade hummus. Because you know what? I don't want those preservatives. I don't want that huge list of ingredients in my store-bought hummus. This is red pepper, chickpea, some spices, some oil, little tahini, and I am good to go.
Look how creamy that is.
The consistency is there. Because again, I don't need a big fancy commercial-sized blender to do my whipping cream, to do my hummus. I have 300 watts right here in my hand. It's like the best sous chef you've ever had because we're able to do things from the creamy hummus consistency to the, while you were chatting, I made herbed Parmesan. Look at the consistency of that. I mean, the fresh parsley in there.
I was smelling something. I couldn't figure out what it was.
That's exactly what it is. And again, this was done simply by the quality of the blades and the blend. So there's things that I am able to create because of this technology